Hello, good evening and welcome. My name is Paul and I help people who've got a drink problem put the fun back in their lives without alcohol, and I use hypnosis, happiness and hijinks. I hope you're well. I hope you've had a good weekend. If you're in the UK, the weather's been a bit naff as usual, and we've had really high winds, loads and loads of rain, and it's been quite cold for that time of year. And I know in other parts of the world they've been suffering with some really horrendous situations of floods and weather, and there's been lots of negative press going on around in the world the past couple of days, and it's very easy to get sucked into that. But you know, it doesn't help you and it doesn't help the people. So what I want to talk about tonight is I've got some ideas. I hope you like the post I put up earlier on. I need your thoughts, suggestions, creative, even juices about some ideas that I want to share with you, and I'd like some feedback. So first of all, hi Helen. The first thing I want to talk about today is that I'm going to be starting a new group. I can hear you going, oh God, here we go, another group, yeah. But actually, I want this to be something really different. There's lots of groups on Facebook now where we're trying to sort of like help people get sober, stop smoking, weight loss, all that kind of thing, yeah. But lots and lots of the posts don't actually help people in my view. They're all, woe is me, this has happened and that has happened and I had a relapse, this and that's gone wrong and this has gone wrong, and loads of it. Hi Lisa, a very negative, downward looking, not so very helpful post. And what I want to do is create something that is very much upbeat, helpful, not just with a particular problem that you're facing, but throughout your life. You know, how can we live a better life? How can we get the most of what we've got? And how do we do that? So lots of tips and suggestions and ideas about ways of doing that. And why I need your input and your thoughts is that I've got a list of things that I'd like to see in the group, yeah? But I want to know what you think. Do you think it's a good idea, bad idea? Do you have things that you'd like to see as well? So for example, I mean, I obviously do live videos and posts here, but what I would like to do is exclusive / unique posts and videos within the group about subjects that you want to talk about, because I know that people are much more open to chat and discuss things within the confines of a private group rather than on here, which is public and anybody can see it. The other thing I'm thinking about, and this is where you come in as well, is I want to talk to people. I want to have a conversation, like a split screen live conversation with people that, two kinds of people. First of all, the kind of person that's, you know, had a problem, had a difficulty, whatever that may be, and they've overcome it. They've succeeded in getting over a hurdle. I'd like you to sort of share how you did that, the ups, the downs, and different things you may have tried, because I think sharing that in a group would be beneficial to you, but also beneficial to the people that are actually watching that, and we can get a debate going. But also what I'd like to do is talk to people who are in different kinds of businesses and might be able to help. So not talking about pushing businesses and promoting businesses and salesy kind of stuff, but talking about, again, what they've done to overcome the hurdles to, you know, being successful in whatever thing that they're doing. So it's two different angles. We've got people who've had a problem and how they've overcome that problem, and people that have, you know, set things up, whether they, you know, set up a multi-million-dollar business or set up a one-man band kind of thing or one-person band kind of thing, and how they did that. And again, how other people might be able to do the same kind of thing. So that's the two ideas about the videos. And I'm thinking like a Sunday morning chat kind of thing, where it's really informal and open to anyone within the group to either send questions in advance, so that when we do the chat, I've got a list of questions, or ask questions during the actual video, which I think would be really good and make for a much more interactive way of doing things. The other thing I was thinking of is, where's it gone? Is within the group itself, having, I don't know, the opportunity for you to post things, competitions. So a competition, maybe you could win some free time with me, a free coaching call, that kind of thing. Or if we do start to get other successful people into the group to talk to us, we could maybe get them to offer up a competition as well. So thereby, it'd not only be interactive, there'd be a reason for you to be interactive, because you'd be getting not only a benefit of this person's expertise slash help, but maybe get some time with them as well. It's something that we could think about. The other thing I was thinking about as well was doing specific subject matter, because at the minute all the lives that I do here on my page, I think of the idea that I want to talk about based upon discussions I've had, or maybe something that interests me. And what I'd like to see in the group is maybe you saying to me, Paul, I want to talk about this, or how do I get over this problem? So you come to me with the ideas. If I know a solution, I can present that solution. If I don't know a solution, then I can go off and find a solution and then present that in a video. That was the next thing. Coming back to this page here, my other thought that I would really keen on doing is like a 2-minute tips kind of thing. So any time during the day when I've got a bit of free time would be to do a 2-minute tip on how to do this, how to do that, why doing this is useful. And again, I'd really like to get your feedback on questions that you may have, or thoughts that you may want to sort of put forward, or things that you need fixing. Yeah, if you've got a problem with X, Y, or Z, do you want to know a quick tip on how to do it? Like for example, say you have a problem with sugar cravings. Do you want a quick tip on how to deal with that? Maybe you've quit drinking, but you're starting to get, little problems appearing here, there, maybe with friends or with overeating, that kind of thing. That is something else that I can talk about. What else have I got? I didn't talk about that. Yeah, also I really enjoy helping people with what I do, yeah, and I would like to sort of offer people opportunities to chat with me completely free of charge, yeah, and it'd be a two-way thing, because I would get sort of more research kind of information from people, and I could also share methodologies, ways of helping you do what you want to do. So that would be like a two-way thing, and we could do that sort of privately in the group or on a one-to-one basis, because you've probably seen all those posts where I'm asking for volunteers to chat to me to talk about various issues. And I was thinking that maybe in a way of sort of paying that back or paying it forward is that if you give me half an hour of your time to talk about your issue, then I could give you, say, half an hour of my time separately to, again, like a coaching kind of call. What do you think about that? Would that work for you? Do you know people who might find that beneficial? So that, again, is something that I'm thinking about, and I'd really, really like your feedback on that. What else? Okay, so I've talked about, the group sort of tips and tricks and how to do things better in life, how to get more out of life, and what you'd like to know about that. I've talked about the 2-minute tips. I've talked about interviewing people. I've talked about interviewing you if you'd like to come forward and be interviewed. Not really an interview, but a chat, a two-way conversation. There's software available where we can do a live kind of side by side and just chat with each other and share ideas and information and how we got over things. What else? Oh yeah, has anybody written a book recently? If you have written a book and you'd like to share the trials and tribulations of writing a book, then I think that is something that would fit well into the group, because lots of people say, I've got a book in me, I want to write it. Okay, so let's talk about how you would write a book. It's open to anything that will help make people's lives better. So, you've got healthy cooking tips, how to write a book, better exercising, anything like that. I'm open to any kind of idea that would be beneficial to people. I haven't started the group yet. I've got a really good name that a friend of mine gave me that I'm going to use to open the group. And obviously once I've got some ideas from you and I'm able to put some stuff together into the group so that when you join the group, it's not just like barren and empty. There'll be plenty of stuff in there. I will let you know. So that is it for tonight. A really short, sharp one. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your suggestions, tips, ideas. Because this group is for you. This group will only work with you, and it is, you know, what we make it together. I've run groups before. One group I got up to 45,000 members, and it was very, very busy, very, very thriving kind of thing. I don't want this group to be 45,000 members. I think I'm keeping it, you know, quite intimate, to be honest with you. But it needs your input. I can't do it without your help. So that's why I'm asking. Thank you for watching. My name is Paul. As you know, I help people that have got a drink problem put the fun back in their lives. I use, you know, without the alcohol, I use hypnosis, happiness, and hijinks. I'm here every night at 8 o'clock UK time, 7 days a week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.